Hi, welcome back to the Hypnosis FAQ series. This is video number 2. Is hypnosis real? My name is Zachary Mortensen. This is a question I get a surprising amount. You know, people say, oh, hypnosis isn't real. You believe in hypnosis? I'll bet you believe in the tooth fairy too. And, I'm imagining that this comes a lot from popular media. You know, the idea of some of those Svengali characters swinging the pocket watch and, you know, controlling the masses to do his evil bidding. And hypnosis in that sense is entirely not real. That's made up for Hollywood, by Hollywood, and it's just bunk. But hypnosis as a healing tool, as a method to make lasting change in your life and in your mind, is very real. And in fact, it's been supported by institutes like the National Institute for Health, the Mayo Clinic, neuroscience. You know, they have a new, recently they've added to their repertoire, the scientists have the invention of an fMRI, a functional magnetic resonance imaging machine. And essentially, an MRI is where they take a picture of your brain and they can see if there's any damage. But very recently they've introduced an fMRI. And basically instead of a picture, it's a video of what your brain is doing in real time. So they're able to do amazing things like having a person, you know, go into an fMRI and they're able to look at their brain and say, okay, now I'd like you to imagine this thing. And then they'll put somebody else in and they'll say, you know, they'll put them in, they'll hypnotize them. And from there, they'll hypnotize them to experience a thing instead of imagining it. And what's really cool is the parts that light up when they're imagining it is the part of their brain that's responsible for imagination. The part that, if they're hypnotized to see something that's not actually there, the part that lights up in their brain when they're experiencing that, when they're having what we call in the business a positive hallucination, is the same part of the brain that lights up when you're actually seeing something, when you're actually watching something. And it's the same part of the brain that lights up in people with like dementia when they have hallucinations for medical reasons or for unknown reasons. It's the same part of the brain. So it's a real, it's interpreted by the brain as a very real event. So it's not a matter of opinion anymore. It's scientific fact. Is hypnosis real? Without a doubt, yes.